morning. Today I have a day to myself, which I'm very excited about. And I'm going to spend it all outside in the garden, catching up. It's been very neglected over the last few months, which is just life having a toddler in a garden that doesn't have any shade. The amount of, excuse me, I'm just putting my contact lenses in. What was I saying? Yeah, we have no shade at the moment. Obviously, no trees. So it's only small bursts we can get outside with Meredith before she gets too tired and hot and has to come inside for a break. So it doesn't give you much time to achieve anything. So I've got today, I'm going to start with mowing. One of the reasons why we're so excited to eventually not have, well, very minimal lawn, enough to kind of lounge on and, you know, have a picnic and whatnot and play on, but not enough to warrant having a lawnmower. One thing to get rid of. So yes, it's going to be very hot today, so I'm going to start with lawn mowing first. And yeah, see how we go. See what I can get done. I should have majority of a day to myself, which is very exciting. I was just about to leave and then I could smell that there's bread in the bread maker. Thought I'd check to see how long it has. It's only got 1 minute, so I'm just gonna wait here for it to be finished before I go outside and completely forget about it. And it gets all sweaty and gross sitting in the bread pan. There we go, matter of seconds. It doesn't want to. Okay, it's gonna have to sit for a minute. I'm just gonna have to remember to come back in. Probably gonna have to set an alarm on my phone. I will forget. No, I'll come back in a minute. Obviously we are on to our maintenance with the mower, but oh my goodness, my horticulture teacher would be very disappointed. I'm disappointed. So I'm just gonna make sure it's got petrol before I wander all the way up the other. Oh yeah, there's some in there. That'll get a bit done. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, sorry lawnmower. So this is what we're working with. A bit of a mess, but that's what today's job is for. That's what today is for even. So first I need to remove all the logs and the netting to make it nice and easy to get around them with the lawnmower. Yeah. Let's see how we go. The bumblebee looked like he got stuck. How many times am I going to get distracted by things around me, hey? So cute. I'm pretty sure we've only got... Ooh, hello. Conflict. Pumpkins. And if you're interested, just to give you some indication of the amount of rabbits we have here, it's plague levels. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not enjoyable. Just another little update on how our garden's gone. So we paid for some soil to top out our little garden beds, and it was full of weed seed. Just like, I know people at the moment have a kind of going through a bit of a love affair with clover, like clover instead of grass lawn, but it's just, and it's been so ridiculously hard to keep on top of. That is just so matted in there now. So we have to dig up all our garden beds and yeah, pretty much turn all the soil again and just kind of feel like we're starting from scratch. But, so that's been fun. So they've been super weedy and messy and just hard to maintain. So yeah. I'm actually going to grab a bit of this grass to give to our neighbouring sheep, because their paddock is so dry and they're always running to the fence wanting something. I feel for them. Let's go give them something. Ladies! Ladies! Hi! Hello! I've got a little bit for you. Ready? I'm going to throw it over here for you. But you have to be nice and share. Are you sharing? I'll go get you some more, hey? Grass, actually. I think I'm fawning. Let's get them a little bit more. Yes. Hello, mummy sheep. You were always so kind. I'm going to throw it, okay? Grab a little bit. People can see your beautiful face. Over that way. Hello. How is that? You're beautiful. I'll get a little bit more and then I'll get back to it. So I think that is everything pretty much non-mower friendly out of the way. We'll give it a mow, and then I really need to water these seedlings because it's getting really hot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This little alpine strawberry. They're going so well. We've had so many flowers pop up lately. Look, we're gonna get some more strawberries. It's very exciting. Safety first. Safety first. Random thought. Does anyone else ever remember seeing, gosh, was it the early day of memes maybe? I don't know. But it was about how somebody went to use their earmuffs and there was like a huntsman curled up in that section. I religiously check before every time I put them on because ugh. I am gonna have a little break. It's getting really hot, so I'm actually gonna give the plants a little bit of water now that most of the grass around the beds is cut. Most of. Let me show you. Yeah. So yeah, seedlings are getting a bit dry, so let's give them my water. Oh man, it already looks so much better. I can just see how it's gonna look when like this whole area is finished. Oh, it's gonna be magical. Oh, so excited. Yeah. This is like a dream coming true of mine. A dream coming true. So I'm not sure if you're even gonna be able to hear this, but I was just having the thought like, oh, I am enjoying myself so much right now. And so the reason I have a day to myself is because Zane and I have decided to take turns each Sunday, just having a day to ourselves with whatever it is we would like to do. And for me, I'm thinking, how about a fortnightly garden update? I'm just going to spend every second Sunday in the garden. And yeah, would you be interested in following along? And like that's just what I'm going to do because I feel so happy right now. I'm sure winter could be different. But things need to be done in winter. But yeah, this is where I want to be. I'm not very good at this, checking to make sure you can see my face thing. I don't even know if you can hear this, but with that, this is the garden bed that I'm going to finish de-weeding. We left it uncovered one night and it did look like that, and then the next morning it looked like this because of the rabbits. So I'm going to get this ready and put some of our seedlings in. Yeah, next job, maybe have a break in there somewhere. That's about how we're going. And I'm actually really glad we're doing this because when we laid the cardboard down, we obviously didn't check one of them properly, and it's actually got, I guess, some sort of plastic where the picture and writing has been. Doesn't break down. You can see it's shiny. shining in the sunshine there, so I'm very happy to get that out of the garden beds. So yeah, digging down a little deeper than I thought I was going to, just to make sure I get it all. But it is time for a water break. The sun is hot. I've actually started breaking this section up by hand because there's just so many worms. Like any bit that I break open. Just wondering if there'll be anything in this one. Oh, maybe. Look at that. Look, there he is. It's just full of worms, which is beautiful, but I don't want to hurt them. I'm gonna leave him back down in there. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful soil. But just trying to get all that plastic up. Right, I was about to get started with planting the seedlings, but I started to realise I felt quite hungry. So I've come in, I've got leftover curry from dinner last night, and also I was left home alone with the sweet potato chocolate cake that I made, so I'm probably going to have a very big slice of that. Yes, delicious. Okay, so I'm kind of going for a condensed random configuration. I tried kind of even spacing before and I don't like it. And I'm a beginner gardener, so I have no idea what these plants are going to end up looking like or how big they're going to be. So I am all for winging it and just seeing what happens, because what's the worst that can happen? It's all just fun and an experiment. So that's what we're doing. Just throwing them in and see what happens. I love it. Embracing it. I'm having one of those moments where I can't remember what it is I needed to finish or do. So I'm going to go check my list. I have a list inside. I'm going to go check that and see if I've actually finished anything I needed to do. I kind of just flutter from one job to the next. So I'm going to go have a look. Right. I've got a job, which will be satisfying. Then I get to tick something off my list, which is when we moved in, there was some apple trees, which were not very well looked after, so they've been damaged by the bunny rabbits for quite a while. And we keep umming and ahhing as to whether we should put the effort in to save them. And I know that there was like 6, I think we've maybe got 4 left, and we think if we want apple trees, we only really want one. And we'd like to, I guess, maybe pick our own type of apple, one that we know we like and will use. So these apple trees that require a lot of work to save, and I'm probably not the most experienced gardener to save them, are going. So I'm gonna go dig them out. Then I won't feel sad looking at them all the time. Sorry, you just like get my bottom half of my face most of this time. I mean, it hurts a little bit. I feel bad for them, but I'm not motivated to save them. Like, we could put a bigger basket around them, but it feels like a lot of effort for something that's probably just gonna die anyway. This one did have some apples on it, but then the rabbits got to it. So we're gonna start fresh in this area. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, start fresh, buy some new trees, protect them, and yeah. Look at these rabbits here. Goodness me. You really did try hard, didn't you? You poor thing. Also, I've never seen anyone do the foil thing. I think that was to stop the rabbits? I don't know. We ended up just finding foil all over our land that the rabbits had chewed up. There, you take your apple that you tried so hard to grow. Goodbye, apple tree. And then there was one. This one actually, when we moved in, had blossomed beautifully, so many flowers, but then we had late frosts and just killed all the flowers, and it has been sad ever since. Obviously, again, didn't try to help it too much because we are not attached to them. But yes, goodbye apple tree. I think I reached that part of the day where it is just too hot to be doing what I'm doing. So, I have to think of something, oh my goodness, to do inside. Oh, trying to find the energy to go back out. I just got word Zane and Meredith are leaving the park they're at. They're gonna swing by the supermarket and then make their way home, so maybe I've got an hour at the most before they're back. So I'll go and try and do what else I can. Looking at my list again, I remembered that it wasn't just the apple trees I need to get rid of. There is a magnolia tree that we do not want. And there's one single rose left hanging on. It's just very sad. So we're going to dig up that rose as well. It had lots of beautiful flowers, but I'm just not a fan. I appreciate some, dislike most, not motivated to look after them. And again, completely destroyed by rabbits. So yeah, magnolia tree, rose, maybe start putting the garden bed rabbit protection back over, but we can always do that after Meredith goes to bed as well. So yeah, get out and enjoy my last hour before my little fam bam gets back home. Yeah, drink some more water before I go out. And then that would be most likely it for my fortnightly garden day. And yeah, I might as well sign up here now. Oh my goodness, I'm not used to talking on camera, so this is all very new for me. I'm a new vlogger and I'm a new gardener, but I'm excited to put this video together and start my gardening vlogging journey. So please follow along. It's gonna be fun. We've got so many plans for our garden with the veggie and flower section as well as all the natives. Of course, we're gonna do an orchard. We've got a very cute idea which involves a caravan, which that would be a very fun project, what we plan to do. And yeah, this is like over the next couple of years that all these things will start taking shape. But I'm ready to commit to the fortnightly vlog and updates. I'll do most there'll be in between updates on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, subscribe to me here on YouTube. So let's go get this. I don't even take notice of that magnolia tree. It's just there. And now it's not going to be there. Also, I think the rabbits have killed the elm tree as well. Our only bit of shade is now dying as well. Oh, rabbits. Alright, here is said magnolia tree. I mean, we probably could have seen if somebody wanted it, but that's too much effort as well. I'd prefer to just get rid of it. So goodbye. I've decided I'm going to pick some tomatoes. There's quite a few with some colour on them. No, that one's a bit resistant. This poor one I accidentally hit off with the hose. probably not going to ripen. Oops. What we got here? That one. I'll take that one as well. This one. This tomato didn't get a take. So it's kind of just squashing my basil. My poor basil. Some over there. Look how teeny tiny it is. It's so cute. What else is down here? Over there. Anything else hiding in here? They're still quite green. That might be it. It always surprises me how many tomatoes you end up picking just when you don't think you've got that many. So many are ripening each day. So exciting. We've been making the most delicious pasta sauce from our tomatoes with homemade pasta. So good. So Meredith and Zane are on their way home, but I've decided I'm going to try and quickly mulch this little garden bed because it is getting so dry, and that's why. So at least if I'm halfway through mulching by the time she gets back, there shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, let's mulch this garden bed before my family returns. About all I'm going to be able to do today. Hopefully during the next week I can get the rest of this garden bed planted. Should I have mulched all of it at the moment? Maybe. But I didn't, so that's that. Good night, garden. Attempted something different with the netting. I